sit beside him and you're going to shake him at both shoulders because he might be paralyzed at one side. Because when I do like this and he is paralyzed, he doesn't move. So I'm going to shake him at two shoulders. I'm going to say, hey guy, are you okay? What's happening? And when he doesn't respond, I know something is on. Yeah. Because otherwise, when I start compressing right away, he might just be sunbathing or something. And he just what the fuck are you doing? So always, in Dutch it's called aanschudden. In English would be talk to him and shake him up a bit. So, hey, what's up? Then I'm going to chin lift him and place my hand on his forehead. In this way, his ventilation is in a straight way.
What if he has something in his mouth?
I'm going to find out when I'm going to compress him and breathe him, because in that way the air won't come in his lungs. And I feel that something is congested in there, and then I'm going to check it out. But you want to have this cycle as short as possible. So you're going to first chin lift him, and then listen if he's breathing, and right away you're looking over his chest to see if something is moving. Okay, you do this for about 10 seconds, and if you see there's no breathing, and you don't hear any breathing, the first thing that you do is try to notify someone. Like, I'm going to start reanimation, can you call 911 or anything? Well, then what I'm going to do, you want to be as close to him as possible, otherwise you're leaning, you get very tired. So sit as close to him as possible, place your hands like this, so fold them into each other, and keep your arms really straight, because you're going to lean into it. When you do it like this, you need a lot of muscle, you're going to get really tired. So you have to really lean into it. You place the palm of your hand on the middle of his chest, like on the hard part, not too low, because you will break everything that's underneath it, and not too high, because he will suffocate right away. So you have to have really good placing. A good tip is to check a little with your pink, where it becomes soft, and then you have the good placement. So right in between,
your boobies.
Yeah. So then you're going to really lean into it. I'm not going to do it because it hurts. And you really want to have like a compression of 5 to 6 centimeters. So it's pretty.
That goes quite deep.
Quite deep, yeah. You do that 30 times, and you have to have the pace of 100, 120 BPM. So it's pretty fast.
So how is it like 1, 2, 3, what?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
30 times.
Pretty fast. 30 times.
30 times, and
yeah. Then you stop it. Then you squeeze down his nose, chin lift him again, and then you breathe 2 times.
Squeeze that and out of the middle.
Like that?
Yeah.
And chin lift him. In that way his throat is in a straight line. Otherwise his throat is like this and everything is obstructed, you aren't getting any air into him.
Shouldn't you be careful because his neck might be broken?
Yeah, but that depends on the situation. When I find him laying like this with a ladder beside him, I know that he might have fallen off the ladder and broke something. Then I have to be really careful. But that's also why I put my hand on his forehead and do it pretty gently, not like. Yeah, you have to be really careful. But even if he broke his neck, I can just breathe into him. But you have to be really careful, not like this and that.
But then you can't move his neck, right?
He's not conscious, no? When he
Yeah.
cannot breathe.
He's unconscious and he's not breathing. When he's breathing, there is circulation and his heart is pumping, so you don't need CPR.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so then you breathe 2 times. You have to, it sounds a bit gross, but you have to close off the mouth really good. You have to go all the way forward.
You can also do through the nose, right?
Can also be done, but it's easier to do through the mouth because the nose can be closed pretty easily. And then you breathe 2 times, pretty firmly, but not too long. Like it's only like for a second and a half. And you have to see if his chest comes up, because in that way you know that the air is going to the right place. Okay, you really see this. And right away you just go back to the compressing, because you'll notice when he comes back alive.
So you do this 30 times, then you blow 2 times, and then?
Then again, 30 times.
30 times.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Until he's alive, or?
No, same rhythm, same breathing.
I think 30 times is pretty long. No?
Yeah.
2, 3.
But how many times do you repeat that circle?
Usually this is a cycle of 2 minutes, and every 2 minutes you go back to checking if he's breathing or not.
Okay, but
And
in
if
the
he
end,
doesn't, you just start CPR again.
When you stop.
yeah,
You stop until the medicals arrive.
yeah, exactly, and they decide if they continue or
Just
not.
continue. Oh, whoa.
And it's really tiring and can be,
That
Yeah.
could be, yeah, like half
you
an
can
hour.
be waiting for 10 minutes
Yeah,
or
of
15
course.
minutes even. Because when the medics arrive, they're going to prepare like a bed for him, and they're going to get his stuff. And when they see I'm already compressing, they know that I know what I'm doing. And when you got a good medic, then one comes at you and says, "Hey, do you want me to
Yeah, exactly.
switch?"
But you say the cycle takes 2 minutes, but if you press this 30 times, that's not 2 minutes, right? Because
No, that's why 30 compressions.
Yeah, that's
2
very fast.
ventilations, 30
oh,
compressions,
and then after 2 minutes you listen
about
again.
2 minutes,
Yeah, okay.
and you're going to check. And ideally, someone has got an automatic external defibrillator, an ITD. And when I'm ventilating, then someone's going to cut his clothes from the top to the bottom, otherwise you're going to hurt him.
Yeah, exactly.
Open his clothes, and the ITD has a program. It's going to walk you through it. You have to place these patches on him too, and then you're going to clear in a movie, and then it's going to advise you whether to shock him or not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so then you decide whether you can shock him.
Yeah.
Whether
And
there's
when it's done, the ITD, either you shock him or not, just go back to
Continue.
compression.
And do you always do the shock? No, right?
No.
It's
It's
only
only when the heart is defibrillated. So it's
Yeah.
not completely stopped, but the chamber is like
If he starts breathing, then you can stop.
you can stop. Yeah. But you have to put him in a safe position. Usually it's in the stable side
Right.
position.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how is the training in
How is it?
How does the training go? When you use a doll. So this is a real life situation. And how does it go when you get training?
And it would be more nice because when I
You also shake the doll. You also check the doll for breathing. When you got an interactive doll, it can breathe or stop breathing or start breathing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.